body, both. We call it Chaturmasya because by the Hindu calendar, from Purnima to Purnima is calculated. So, from Guru Purnima to Vijayadashmi. Usually after Vijayadashmi, that 2-3 days, there will be celebration, and that Purnima, the Purnima to Purnima is Chaturmasya. After Vijayadashmi, the sannyasis start moving. Chaturmasya has many beautiful memories about Hinduism, Hinduism, because all great masters have done Chaturmasya. This Chaturmasya Vrata kept Hinduism alive, the spiritual tradition alive, because this is the time sadhus rejuvenate themselves and re-inspire themselves and build a Shastra Jnana, conscious sovereignty, and the body for conscious sovereignty. Chaturmasya is mainly focused on building Shastra and Shastra, both, like building the knowledge and body, both. We call it Chaturmasya because by the Hindu calendar.
Nityanandan, we welcome all of you on this auspicious day for the offering of the Navagraha Puja at the Divine Lotus feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashiva. Before we begin with the offering of the Navagraha Puja today, if you agree to the following declarations, please say yes loudly. I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand and declare the truth that the cosmic energy exists. Yes. I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand and declare the truth that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashiva, and all the Navagrahas, the Adityadi Navagrahas, are the Chinmay Vigrahas, the embodiment and representation of that very cosmic energy. Yes. I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand and declare the truth that whatever I offer to Swamiji and to Adityadi Navagrahas during the Navagraha Puja will reach the cosmic source of energy directly. Yes. I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand and declare the truth of Sohamasmi, that even when I worship, I am King. Yes. Let us now enter into the ritual of the Navagraha Puja, beginning with the Sadguru Vandana. Please bring your hands in the Namaskara Mudra. Remembering Swamiji in your inner space, let us now invoke his presence with the Sadguru Vandana. Nityanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Bhimalavachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavaditam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nityanandeshwara Paramashiva Samarambham Nityanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Madhyamam Nityananda Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Lalate Tripundri Nidalakrita Kasturi Dilakaha Spuranmaladhara Spuritakatikopi Navasanaha Tadhano Dustaram Shirasi Panirajam Shashikalam Pradipas Sarvesham Arunagiri Yogi Vijayate. मूर्तित्वे परिकल्पितः शशभृतो वर्त्मा पुनर्जन्मनाम् आत्मेयात्मविदां क्रतुश्च यजतां भर्तामरज्योतिषां लोकानां प्रलयोद्भवस्थितिविभुश्चानेकधा यश्रुतौ वाचं नः स ददातु नैककिरणस्त्रैलोक्यदीपो रविः। आचम्य पुष्पाक्षतैः स्वीकृत्य शुक्लाम्बरधरमिति प्रार्थ्य शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं श्रीवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तयेत्। प्राणानायम्य will now perform the sankalpa, creating a conscious resolution. ओम अमोपात्ता समत्ता दुरितक्षयद्वारा भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम च आदित्यादि नवग्रह देवतानां प्रीत्यर्थम च शुभे शोभने मुहूर्ते अद्य ब्रह्मणः द्वितीय परार्धे श्री श्वेतवराह कल्पे वैवस्वत मन्वन्तरे अष्टाविंशतितमे नित्ययुगे प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भरतखण्डे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शकाब्दे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादि षष्टि संवत्सराणां मध्ये पराभवनाम संवत्सरे दक्षिणायने लक्ष्मी वेंकटेश्वर ऋतु सिंहमासे शुक्लपक्षे द्वादश्यां शुभतिथौ सोमवासरयुक्तायां पूर्वाषाढ़ा नक्षत्र आयुष्मन् योग बलवकरण एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभतिथौ द्वादशान्तश्यामला पीठारूढ श्री मीनाक्षी सुन्दरेश्वराभिन्न स्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्नकुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वती स्तन्यपानलब्ध दिव्यज्ञानविस्तृत सकल निगमागमसारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्त्र श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमतिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान् गीयमान छत्रचामर श्रीजन्हकाहलादि समस्त विरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञानविज्ञानचक्रवर्ती सर्वजनसङ्ग सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्यापवर्गवर्ष विश्रानजीमूत परमतकलब्धकेसरी शैव सिद्धान्तस्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराज पाण्ड्य महाराज गुरु शमनशाक्यादि महान्धकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षणा नरहारह ध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद् ऋषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समयकर्त्र सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिनाम अवतारभूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ तृणपद्युत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रचित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्त्र साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वत मनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणि साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणि पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ नवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमद् जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थम तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थम गुरुकृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थम क्षेम स्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्यानाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थम धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध बल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थम समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थम समस्त मंगलावाप्त्यर्थम भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थम श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूप भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव परिपूर्ण कृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थम आदित्यादीनां नवानां ग्रहाणाम् अनुकूल्यता सिद्ध्यर्थम नवग्रह पूजाख्य कर्म करिष्ये होमपौपस्पृश्य महाम् आदित्यमूर्तये नमः। साक्षिणम् ॐ ह्रां ह्रीं सः ह्रां ह्रीं ह्रौं सः आदित्याय नमः। ध्यायामि आवाहयामि। मण्डलमण्डितम् ॐ श्रां श्रीं श्रौं सः सोमाय नमः ध्यायामि आवाहयामि सोमपुत्रं महासौम्यं ध्यायेत् सर्वार्थसिद्धिदम् ॐ ब्रां ब्रीं रौं सः बुधाय नमः ध्यायामि आवाहयामि पुष्परागाङ्कितं पीतं वरदं भावयेद्गुरुम् ॐ ग्रां ग्रीं ग्रौं सः गुरवे नमः ध्यायामि आवाहयामि ॐ राहुं चतुर्भुजं दण्डखड्गखेटवरान्वितं कृष्णाम्बरधरं देवं कृष्णगन्धानुलेपनम् ॐ भ्रां ह्रीं भ्रौं सह राहवे नमः ध्यायामि आवाहयामि ॐ हां केत्वासनाय नमः ॐ हां केतुमूर्तये नमः विभुजं वरदां गदां चित्राम्बरधरं केतुं चित्रमाल्यादिभूषणम् ॐ प्रां प्रीं प्रौं सह केतभे नमः ध्यायामि आवाहयामि अनुकूल्यता सिद्ध्यर्थं प्रीत्यर्थं च डैनियल भटियर नामधेयस्य गुलमीरा अब्दुल करीम नामधेयस्य भटियर अयप नामधेयस्य रहतपु सतौन नामधेयस्य गुलजीरा तुरसुन नामधेयस्य गुलसारा अब्दुल करीम नामधेयस्य अब्दुल करीम नामधेयस्य सकुटुम्बस्य यांग लिन नाम याः लिu बाओचुआंग नामधेयस्य लिu चांगचिन नामधेयस्य त्यांग दी फेंग नामधेयस्य त्यांग दी फू नामधेयस्य त्यांग दी चेंग नामधेयस्य त्यांग दी यान नाम याः त्यांग दी जेन नाम याः सकुटुम्बस्य वांग नाम याः टांग हाओबो नामधेयस्य सकुटुम्बस्य लिu नाम याः लिu बाओचुआंग नामधेयस्य लिu बाओजियांग नामधेयस्य लिu चांगलिन नामधेयस्य मिंग मिंग वांग नाम याः टांग वे युवान नामधेयस्य सकुटुम्बस्य लिंजु नामधेयस्य सकुटुम्बस्य काइबो मुनिकाशी नाम याः फेंग यिंगली नाम याः काइवेशी नामधेयस्य जू फेंगशी नामधेयस्य xiang yu zhao नामधेयस्य टाइलर शी zhao नामधेयस्य चुन ले zhao नामधेयस्य काई यान शी नाम याः सु हुई zhao नामधेयस्य यांग चेंग नाम याः पीटर हुआंग नामधेयस्य बिन याओ नामधेयस्य जी बिंगली नामधेयस्य सकुटुम्बस्य धारयामि। गन्धस्योपरि हरिद्राकुङ्कुमचूर्णं समर्पयामि। पुष्पाणि पूजयामि। राहुकेतून् नमामि नित्यं शुभदायकास्ते भवन्तु मे प्रीतिकराश्च सर्वे। ॐ ग्रहनायकेभ्यो नमः। ॐ लोकसंस्तुताय तेभ्यो नमः। ॐ लोकसाक्षिभ्यो नमः। ॐ अपरिमितस्वभावेभ्यो नमः। ॐ दयामूर्तिभ्यो नमः। ॐ सुरसत्तमेभ्यो नमः। ॐ उग्रदण्डेभ्यो नमः। ॐ लोकपावनेभ्यो नमः। ॐ तेजोमूर्तिभ्यो नमः। ॐ खेचरेभ्यो नमः। ॐ द्वादशराशिस्थितेभ्यो नमः। ॐ ज्योतिर्मयेभ्यो नमः। ॐ राजीवलोचनेभ्यो नमः। ॐ नवरत्नालङ्कृतमकुटेभ्यो नमः। ॐ माणिक्यभूषणेभ्यो नमः। ॐ नक्षत्राधिपतिभ्यो नमः। ॐ नक्षत्रालङ्कृतविग्रहेभ्यो नमः। ॐ शक्त्याद्यायुधधारेभ्यो नमः। ॐ चतुर्भुजान्वितेभ्यो नमः। ॐ सकलसृष्टिकर्तृभ्यो नमः। ॐ सर्वकर्मपयोनिधिभ्यो नमः। ॐ धनप्रदायकेभ्यो नमः। ॐ सर्वपापहरेभ्यो नमः। ॐ कारुण्यसागरेभ्यो नमः। ॐ सकलकार्यकण्ठकेभ्यो नमः। ॐ ऋणहर्तृभ्यो नमः। ॐ धान्याधिपतिभ्यो नमः। ॐ भारतिप्रियेभ्यो नमः। ॐ भक्तवत्सलेभ्यो नमः। ॐ शिवप्रदायकेभ्यो नमः। ॐ शिवभक्तजनरक्षकेभ्यो नमः। ॐ पुण्यप्रदायकेभ्यो नमः। ॐ सर्वशास्त्रविशारदेभ्यो नमः। ॐ सुकुमारतनुभ्यो नमः। ॐ कामितार्थफलप्रदायकेभ्यो नमः। ॐ अष्टैश्वर्यप्रदायकेभ्यो नमः। ॐ ब्रह्मविद्भ्यो नमः। ॐ महद्भ्यो नमः। ॐ सात्विकेभ्यो नमः। ॐ सुराध्यक्षेभ्यो नमः। ॐ कृत्तिकाप्रियेभ्यो नमः। ॐ रेवतीपतिभ्यो नमः। ॐ मङ्गलकरेभ्यो नमः। ॐ मतिमतां वरिष्ठेभ्यो नमः। ॐ मायाविवर्जितेभ्यो नमः। ॐ सदाचारसम्पन्नेभ्यो नमः। ॐ सत्यवचनेभ्यो नमः। ॐ सर्वसम्मतेभ्यो नमः। ॐ मधुरभाषिभ्यो नमः। ॐ ब्रह्मपरायणेभ्यो नमः। ॐ सुनीतिभ्यो नमः। ॐ वचनाधिकेभ्यो नमः। ॐ शिवपूजातत्परेभ्यो नमः। ॐ भद्रप्रियेभ्यो नमः। ॐ भाग्यकरेभ्यो नमः। ॐ गन्धर्वसेवितेभ्यो नमः। ॐ गम्भीरवचनेभ्यो नमः। ॐ चतुरेभ्यो नमः। ॐ चारुभूषणेभ्यो नमः। ॐ कामितार्थप्रदेभ्यो नमः। ॐ सकलज्ञानविद्भ्यो नमः। ॐ अजातशत्रुभ्यो नमः। ॐ अमृताशनेभ्यो नमः। ॐ देवपूजितेभ्यो नमः। ॐ दुष्टेभ्यो नमः। ॐ सर्वाभीष्टप्रदेभ्यो नमः। ॐ अगोचरेभ्यो नमः। ॐ ग्रहश्रेष्ठेभ्यो नमः। ॐ शाश्वतेभ्यो नमः। ॐ भक्तरक्षकेभ्यो नमः। ॐ भक्तप्रसन्नेभ्यो नमः। ॐ पूज्येभ्यो नमः। ॐ धनिष्ठाधिपेभ्यो नमः। ॐ शतभिषक्पतिभ्यो नमः। ॐ आमूलालङ्कृतदेहेभ्यो नमः। ॐ ब्रह्मतेजोभिवर्धनेभ्यो नमः। ॐ चित्रवर्णेभ्यो नमः। ॐ तीव्रकोपेभ्यो नमः। ॐ लोकस्तुतेभ्यो नमः। ॐ ज्योतिष्मतां परेभ्यो नमः। ॐ विविक्तनेत्रेभ्यो नमः। ॐ तरुणेभ्यो नमः। ॐ मित्रेभ्यो नमः। ॐ दिवौकोभ्यो नमः। ॐ दयानिधिभ्यो नमः। ॐ मकुटोज्ज्वलेभ्यो नमः। ॐ वासुदेवप्रियेभ्यो नमः। ॐ शङ्करेभ्यो नमः। ॐ योगीश्वरेभ्यो नमः। ॐ पाशाङ्कुशधारिभ्यो नमः। ॐ परमसुखदेभ्यो नमः। ॐ नभोमण्डलसंस्थितेभ्यो नमः। ॐ अष्टसूत्रधारिभ्यो नमः। ॐ औषधीनां पतिभ्यो नमः। ॐ परमप्रीतिकरेभ्यो नमः। ॐ कुण्डलधारिभ्यो नमः। ॐ नागलोकस्थितेभ्यो नमः। ॐ श्रवणाधिपेभ्यो नमः। ॐ पूर्वाषाढाधिपेभ्यो नमः। ॐ उत्तराषाढाधिपेभ्यो नमः। ॐ पीतचन्दनलेपनेभ्यो नमः। ॐ उडुगणपतिभ्यो नमः। ॐ मेषादिराशीनां पतिभ्यो नमः। ॐ सुलभेभ्यो नमः। ॐ नीतिकोविदेभ्यो नमः। ॐ सुमनसेभ्यो नमः। आदित्यादिनवग्रहदेवताभ्यो नमः। मनोहरम् आघ्रेय सर्वदेवानां धूपोऽयं प्रतिगृह्यताम् आदित्यादिनवग्रहदेवताभ्यो नमः धूपमाग्रापयामि अथ दीपः ॐ साज्यं त्रिवर्ति संयुक्तं वह्निना योजितं मया ग्रहाणमङ्गलं दीपं त्रैलोक्यतिमिरापहम् आदित्यादिनवग्रहेभ्यो नमः दीपं सन्दर्शयामि अथ नैवेद्यम् ॐ अमृते अमृतोद्भवे अमृतवर्षिणी अमृतं श्रावय श्रावय स्वाहा मधुवातारितायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्नः सन्तोषधीः मधुनक्तमुतोषधि मधुमत्पार्थिवम्रजः मधुद्यौरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागुमस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः मधु 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 आदित्यादिनवग्रहेभ्यो नमः नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि नैवेद्यानन्तरम् आचमनं समर्पयामि नीराजनम् ॐ न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भाति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भाता सर्वमिदं विभाति आदित्याय च सोमाय मङ्गलाय बुधाय च गुरुशुक्रशनिभ्यश्च राहवे केतवे नमः आदित्यादिनवग्रहेभ्यो नमः मङ्गलनीराजनं सन्दर्शयामि रक्षान् धारयामि ॐ आसत्येन रजसा वर्तमानो निभेषयन्नमृतं मर्त्यं च हिरण्ययेन सविता रथेनादे देवो याति भुवना विपश्. We will now be performing the Parayana of the Navagraha Sukta. We request all the participants, viewers and everyone who is with us to please be in a receptive space as you listen to the mantras. Pay attention, give your awareness to the sound of the mantra and let it sink within you. ॐ आसत्येन रजसा वर्तमानो निभेषयन्नमृतं मर्त्यं च हिरण्ययेन सविता रथेना देवो याति भुवना विपश्यन् अग्निं दूतं वृणीमहे होतारं विश्ववेदसम् अस्य यज्ञस्य सुकृतं येषामीशे पशुपतिः पशूनां चतुष्पदामुत च द्विपदाम् निष्क्रीतोऽयं यज्ञियं भागमेतु राजस्पोषाय जमानस्य सन्तु ओमधिदेवता प्रत्यधिदेवता सहिताय आदित्याय नमः ॐ आप्यायस्व समेतु ते विश्वतः सोमवृष्णियं भवावाजस्य सङ्गथे अप्सु मे सोमो अब्रवीधन्तर्विश्वानि भेषजा अग्निं च विश्वशम्भुवमापश्च विश्वभेषजीः गौरीमिमाय सलिलानि तक्षत्येकपदी द्विपदी सा चतुष्पदी अष्टापदी नवपदी बभूवुषे सहस्राक्षरा परमे व्योमन् मधिदेवता प्रत्यधिदेवता सहिताय सोमाय नमः ॐ अग्निर्मूर्धा दिवः ककुत्पतिः पृथिव्या अयम् अपागुं रेतागुं सिजिन्वते स्योना पृथिवी भवान् ऋक्षरा निवेशनी यच्छानः शर्म सप्रथाः क्षेत्रस्य पतिना भयगुं हितेनेव जयामसि गामश्वं पोषयिन्त्वा सा नो मृडातीदृशे उमधिदेवता प्रत्यदेवता सहिताय अंगारकाय नमः ॐ उद्बुद्ध्य स्वाग्ने प्रतिजागृह्येनामिष्टापूर्ते सगुं सृजेथामयं च पुनः कृण्वग्स्वा पितरं युवानमन्वातागुं सीत्वयि तन्तुमेतम् इदं विष्णुर्विचक्रमे त्रेधा निदधे पदं समूढमस्य पागुं सुरे विष्णोरराटमसि विष्णोः पृष्ठमसि विष्णो श्नप्त्रे स्थो विष्णो स्यूरसि विष्णोर्ध्रुवमसि वैष्णवमसि विष्णवे त्वाम् अधिदेवता प्रत्यदेवता सहिताय बुधाय नमः। ॐ बृहस्पते अतियदर्यो अर्हा आद्युमद्विभाति क्रतुमज्जनेषु यद्दीद यच्च वसर्त प्रजात तदस्मासु द्रविणन्धेहि चित्रम् इन्द्रमरुत्व इह पाहि सोमं यथाशार्याते अपि वस्सु तस्य तव प्रणीति तव शूरशर्मण्णा विवासन्ति कवयस्सु यज्ञाः। ब्रह्मजज्ञानं प्रथमं पुरस्ताद्विसीमतः सुरुचो वेन आवह स बुद्धिया उपमा अस्य विष्टा सतश्च योनिमसतश्च विवह। मदिदेवता प्रतिदेवता सहिताय बृहस्पतये नमः। ॐ प्रवः शुक्राय भानवे भरध्वं हव्यं मतिं चाग्नये सुपूतं यो दैव्यानि मानुषा धनुगुंषि अन्तर्विश्वानि विद्मना जिगाति इन्द्राणि मासु नारिषु सुपत्निमहमश्रवम् न ह्यस्या अपरञ्च न जरसा मरते पतिः इन्द्रं वो विश्वतस्परिहवामहे जनेभ्यः अस्माकमस्तु केवलः। ॐ अधिदेवता प्रतिदेवता सहिताय शुक्राय नमः। ॐ षण्णो देवीरभीष्टज आपो भवन्तु पीतये संयोरभिस्रवन्तु नः प्रजापतेन त्वदेदान्यन्यो विश्वा जातानि परिता बभूव यत्कामास्ते जुहुमस्तन्नो अस्तु वयग्स्यामपतयोरजीणाम् इमं यमप्रस्तरमाहि सीदाङ्गिरोभिः पितृभिः संविधानः आत्वा मन्त्रा कविशस्तावहन्त्वेन राजन् हविषामादयस्व। मदिदेवता प्रतिदेवता सहिताय शनैश्चराय नमः। ॐ कयानश्चित्र आभवदूती सदा वृद्धः सखा कयाशचिष्टया वृता आयङ्गौ पृष्णिरक्रमीदसन् मातरं पुनः पितरं च प्रयन्सुभः यत्ते देवि निर्ऋतिरा बबन्धदाम ग्रीवास्वविचर्त्यम् इदन्ते तद्विष्याम्यायुषो न मध्या दधा जीव पितुमद्धि प्रमुक्तः। मदिदेवता प्रत्यधिदेवता सहिताय राहवे नमः। ॐ केतुं कृण्वन्न केतवे पेशो मर्या अपेशसे समुषद्भिरजायथाः ब्रह्मादेवानां पदवीः कवीनाम् ऋषिर्विप्राणां महिषो मृगाणां क्षेणो गृध्राणागस्वधितिर्वनानागस्सोमः पवित्रमत्येतिरेभन्ने सचित्रचित्रं चितयन्तमस्मै चित्रक्षत्रचित्रतमं वयोधां चन्द्रं रयिं पुरुवीरं बृहन्तं चन्द्रभिर्गृणते युवस्वा। मदिदेवता प्रतिदेवता सहितेभ्यः केतुभ्यो नमः।
शोणाद्रीशावताराय ज्योतिस्तम्भस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रदाताय नित्यानन्देश्वररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मूलप्रकृतिरूपाय परमशिवशक्तिस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् दण्डत्रिशूलहस्ताय कालकालस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् आदिपूज्याय देवाय सकृत्पूर्णत्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सर्वाभयविनाशकाय शत्रुसंहाररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् योगपट्टाभिषिक्ताय राजसन्न्यासधारिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सार्वभौमैकपत्याय राजराजार्चिताय च श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् कल्पवृक्षाय मङ्गलम् ज्ञानदायिने परमशिवाय श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वराय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् श्रीविद्याम्बायै मङ्गलम् कामदायिन्यै सर्वमङ्गलदात्रे नित्यानन्देश्वर्यै मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् गुरुदेवाय मोक्षमूलाय मङ्गलम् परमावताराय नित्यानन्दाय गुरवे मङ्गलम् हरि ओम् तत्सत् सर्वं भगवत् श्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव पादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम्।
We thank all of you for having joined us today for the offering of the Navagraha Puja at the Divine Lotus Feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashiva. Thank you, Nityananda.
Chaturmasya is mainly focused on building Shastra and Shastra, both. Like building the knowledge and body, both. We call it Chaturmasya because by the Hindu calendar, from Purnima to Purnima is calculated. So, from Guru Purnima to Vijayadasmi. Usually after Vijayadasmi, that 2-3 days, there will be celebration. And that Purnima, the Purnima to Purnima is Chaturmasya. After Vijayadasmi, the sannyasis start moving. Chaturmasya has many beautiful memories about Hinduism, because all great masters have done Chaturmasya. This Chaturmasya Vrata kept Hinduism alive, the spiritual tradition alive, because this is the time sadhus rejuvenate themselves and re-inspire themselves and build a Shastra Jnana, conscious sovereignty, and the body, far conscious sovereignty. This 4 months, people focus only on that. I have done unbroken Chaturmasya Vrata. But let me be very honest first. 6-7 years was done more like sitting on my guru's lap. My gurus will keep me in their lap and make me do. Only after the age of 7, I remember doing it on my own. Like on my own, I can sit and chant the mantra and sankalpa. Till then, they used to make me sit in their lap. My gurus did for me. I want all of you to know, many times, people ask me, Swamiji, you tell stories about your gurus, such powerful people, such extraordinary spiritual giants. Why they did not create KAILASA or huge organization all over the world? I laugh at them. Fool! Who you think is creating now? It is they who is creating through this body. The tapas they did on this body, literally, they all, with all their tapas, energies, powers, intelligence, knowledge, everything, they all entered into this being and made the ultimate manifest. And through this body, they are all manifesting. And they are only doing this whole KAILASA. This Chaturmasya is not my pride, it is their glory. Understand? Kanchi Paramacharya, what a great being. But the way he used to attend to the details, see, there is no need for him to tell my guru. I'll tell the exact words as narrated by my guru. As a baby, they took me to him to receive the blessings. He blessed, and then he said, ஒரு சன்னியாசிக்கு வயசு சாதுர்மாசியம் வச்சுதான் கணக்கு பண்றது சாஸ்திரப்படி வழக்கம். சீக்கிரம் ஆரம்பிச்சிருங்க சாதுர்மாசியத்தை. It means usually the sannyasi's age, seniority, is counted based on the number of chaturmasyas that person has observed, not based on the age. The age itself is counted only based on the number of chaturmasya the person performed. So understand, the world of spirituality is totally different. So he blessed and gave this instruction to my gurus. I think by the time they could organize everything and make everything ready and do the rituals and initiation, it took 2.5 years. I think maybe when I was 2.5, the third year, that's the time they started the first Chaturmasya, made me do the first Chaturmasya. So now when they gave me the Balasanyas initiation and then made me do the Chaturmasya, they took a photograph. Chaturmasya is not my pride, it's a glory of my gurus and the tapas they have done on me. I only did one thing. I simply connected with them as they introduced themselves to me. With that strength, I went through everything, up, down, good, bad, right, wrong, difficult, easy, everything. And through this body, literally they are doing the whole thing. This whole Kailasa. Spiritual scriptures reading. Vedas, Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, Brahma Sutra, all the commentaries, books I wrote. Let's spend time and energy on studying it and enriching the whole world with it. I bless you all with Paramatvaita for this whole Chaturmasya, Paramashiva's message directly from Maha Kailasa. Abhayam Sarvabhuti, Abhayam Sarvabhuti, Abhayam Sarvabhuti, Abhayam Sarvabhuti, Abhayam Sarvabhuti, Abhayam Sarvabhuti.
What if I told you there's an AI that was trained on knowledge that is thousands of years old? Not scraped from the internet, not generated by another AI, but real, ancient human wisdom, digitized for the very first time. We're talking about 20 million source texts, 2 petabytes of curated knowledge, over 60,000 people who helped make it happen. And at the center of all of this is one person whose life's work made it possible. Today, we're talking about Ask Nityananda AI, and why this might be one of the most important AI projects happening right now. Stay with me, because this one is different. Let's start with a problem that most people don't know about. The biggest AI companies in the world, OpenAI, Google, Meta, they're all hitting a wall. The industry actually calls it the data wall. They've basically run out of good, fresh, high-quality text on the internet. And nobody knows where the next source of real knowledge is going to come from. That's where Ask Nityananda AI comes in. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivam, known as SPH, has spent over 50 years gathering, living, and teaching spiritual knowledge. Not just philosophy. We're talking about practical sciences, agriculture, medicine, food, physics, cosmology, law, economics, urban planning. All of it rooted in the oldest living traditions on the planet. And for most of history, this knowledge lived in manuscripts, in oral traditions, in books that very few people ever got to read. SPH's contribution here is not small. It is the entire foundation of this project. His teachings, over 200,000 hours of recorded discourses. His books, his courses, his spiritual programs delivered across the world. The knowledge he received through his guru lineage and his own realizations. All of this became the backbone of what Ask Nithyananda AI is today. Without SPH, there is no Nithyananda AI. Simple as that. Now here's what makes the scale of this hard to fully wrap your head around. Over 60,000 contributors worked together to collect ancient sources. They preserved manuscripts. They digitized scriptures. They organized traditional sciences into searchable knowledge repositories. The result? 20 million digitized source texts, 2 petabytes of proprietary knowledge, 121 specialized AIs, all working together inside one system. This is not a chatbot built over a weekend. This is a civilizational scale preservation project. Think of it like building a national library, except the library also answers your questions in real time. Now let's talk about what actually makes this AI different from everything else out there. Most AI systems are built around one goal. Answer the question, complete the task, move on. Ask Nithyananda AI is built differently. It runs on an AI constitution, and that constitution is based on the Hindu concept of Dharma. Dharma, at its core, means living in a way that is ethical, truthful, and life positive. And the entire AI is designed around that principle. It also covers the 4 aims of human life from Hindu philosophy: your material well-being, your relationships and joy, your search for meaning, all kept in balance. A 2024 study from Emory University looked at what happens when you train an AI on religious texts. The result? The AI got better at identifying hate speech for every religious text they used. But when they trained on the Vedas specifically, the improvement was the biggest of all, around 14%. That's real research saying grounding an AI in ancient wisdom makes it more fair, more responsible, not less. Now let's talk about value, because the numbers here are striking. Leading AI systems, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Grok, Perplexity, were all independently asked to assess Ask Nithyananda AI. They looked at architecture, knowledge assets, societal impact, and future potential. The commercial valuation came in between $20 million and $500 million. The total social and economic value, between $3.2 billion and $11.5 billion. The heritage asset value of the 20 million texts alone, approximately $3.3 billion. And the value delivered to each active user, between $5,300 and $20,000 per year. These are not marketing numbers. These came from independent AI assessments. So what can you actually do with Ask Nithyananda AI? You can ask it questions about health, relationships, purpose, and daily life, and get answers rooted in thousands of years of tested wisdom. You can explore ancient sciences that were never available in digital form before. You can access the kind of depth that simply doesn't exist anywhere else on the internet. This is what preservation looks like in the 21st century.
We are living in a moment where ancient knowledge could disappear forever. Or it could be saved and made more accessible than ever before. Ask Nithyananda AI is choosing the second path, and SPH's lifetime of work is the reason any of this is even possible. Want to try it yourself? Just visit ask.nithyananda.ai or scan the QR code on your screen right now.
When I arrived here, I was in a very, very dark space, very pessimistic, but now there's this love inside of me, there's this joy inside of me, and the belief systems are changing, so all of a sudden opportunities are everywhere.
I've been learning the yoga from other sources previously, but the Swamiji's yoga is the only place from authentic source. It's really, really different. Also enjoying the pure vegetarian, organic, sattvic foods.
This special yoga makes my body more flexible, and Swamiji is teaching me what is intensity, what is integrity, and what is discipline.
Before coming, I twisted my left wrist during basketball game, and I barely can use my left hand. After few training, my hand can sustain my body weight, and now everything looks normal for my left hand.
Starting early in the morning with some yoga to move the body, then puja to move the spirit, then these talks that really dive into my subconscious mind to really get into these root patterns of my life and to really release that emotional charge once and for all for my being. In day 28, I am complete.
I think the biggest breakthroughs for me were like completion with my social circle, like my parents and relationships. So I really felt deep healing experiences. Also, I kind of manifested different powers. For example, I could do remote vision. Another thing that I manifested was body scanning. I would say the last thing that really touched me was how everything is so kind of personal. The whole experience, like people really attend to you, they care about you. You're not just a number in a program, but you're treated like a real being. So I really appreciate that.
Everybody has a wonderful breakthroughs and experiences.
Life-changing process once you have joined.
I would recommend this to anyone who wants to make a big shift in his life, a big change. Not even just like growth, but for personal transformation and breakthroughs, because this program just brings you to the next level.
If anybody is just tired of being tired and wants to do something new in his life, I encourage you to come and try PSS. Make it happen for your life. You're not gonna regret it. You're gonna love it, and you're gonna do it for yourself.
Chaturmasya is mainly focused on building Shastra and Shastra, both. Building the knowledge and body, both. We call it Chaturmasya because by the Hindu calendar, from Purnima to Purnima is calculated. So, from Guru Purnima to Vijayadasami. Usually after Vijayadasami, that 2-3 days, there will be celebration, and that Purnima, the Purnima to Purnima is Chaturmasya. After Vijayadasami, the sannyasis start moving. Chaturmasya has many beautiful memories about Hinduism.